What up, YouTube? Zycon here. I am doing this as a little like intro to explain what had happened. I decided to stream and record this podcast simultaneously. It's the first time I'm ever doing this. I, of course, made a blunder as we do as humans, and didn't. My audio was muted for like the first like 25 minutes of the episode, so I had to just like rehash it and repeat myself a little bit there. And I'm uploading it up at the point where the audio cut back on because one of my like Twitch followers from when I was streaming music was like, "Hey, dude, like, what the heck?" You can tell by the Twitch chat that you'll see that like he was like, "Oh yeah, you're good now," but like I literally wasted like 25 minutes of my life, but whatever, no worries. I got to just like dry run the show more or less, and now I am just like, yeah, this is the Iris of My Eye podcast. It's gonna be like a weekly thing. I'm gonna share this. If you want to share it, like, subscribe. That's the whole point. Do that. I love you guys for supporting me. I have 0 subscribers right now, but like, you gotta just like say it because eventually it'll be true. That's the beauty of creating your own reality. Um, Without further ado, episode 1. Here we come. Enjoy. Well, fuck. I just dope. Great to see you, Corazon. It's been a hot minute, my guy. Started a podcast. Shit. Well, I guess I'll just start over. Whatever. Like, screw it. Yeah, man. I mean, you're seeing me, but I'm not seeing you. But yeah, whatever. I get the we get the thing. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if recording with Audacity at the same time uh, fucks it up or not, and then you just let me know one way or the other. I should have. What I'm such a knucklehead, man. Let's see. So I'm gonna try this again. And did it mute it now? I just started Audacity again. I need your input, my guy. That's so weird. All good. All right, cool. So here we are again. Monday, Saturday, fucking Saturday here. Saturday, March 4th at almost 9:30 because I just recorded this whole thing, and I wonder if I should just start the stream over too. Fuck it, whatever. I'll just keep going. Just like edit it or something in the YouTube video. To the Iris of My Eye podcast with Zycon, Ebb and Flow, Elias, Guest Gendrick Newman. I'm starting this podcast because I just want to like have like a digital journal that like as I progress through my life, I can look back at my beautiful self when I'm like twice my age, so 52. God damn it, when I'm 52, and be like, wow, look at me, fucking. I remember being there doing that shit and like talking about it, and whew, yeah, just recording the progress and enjoying the journey, all that good stuff. So that's my plan. I'm going to next week plan on. I gotta change the stream schedule. I don't even know what it is right now. If it even says it's the same thing, but I'm trying to gonna do 3 days a week with music, 2 or 3, depending on the week probably. And then, hey, friendly reminder, to come over and actually check out my Twitch stream. I went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 6:30 to whenever I feel like stopping. Pacific Standard Time now because I'm on the West Coast. Whoa. That's the link in the description. This is the channel name, Ebb and Flow Zone, and back to the podcast. Uh, do this like for half hour or an hour, depending on how much shit I gotta talk about and who shows up and all that good stuff. Saturday or Sunday or just a day, and have the podcast be like a surprise, like show up and if you're there kind of thing. Stream once a week just to have it, and like I said, so I could track my progress and all that stuff. And now, since there's actual audio, I guess I gotta recap everything that I just rambled about for half an hour, which is a little frustrating, but hiccups as it is. You got geared up, my guy. In what way? Like I got audio stuff gear or like oh you mean these things? Yeah, dude. These I'll tell that story because I'm here. Are these on? Yeah, they have noise reduction or noise canceling, which is dope. But those ones were they also outer ear ones? Because I had black ones that were like smaller, not as nice versions of these. I left them in my friend's car when I was flying back from San Francisco back to Albany, where I'm from, and I left them in her car. And then I was like at the airport, like, damn, dude, like I want to like listen to music and like do stuff. And I bought them from the San Francisco airport. I got a water bottle from the San Francisco airport, man. Like it's obnoxious, but overpriced, obviously, because they have the captive audience that are just like stuck there. And a little bit of like a graduation present because I had finished doing the ayahuasca facilitator apprenticeship that I'm like still involved in, or I had at least gotten to a point where I could started and all that. So that's what that's why I got these dope ass headphones. I started working with this guy named John. He's like totally an alien or tapped into something with all the psychedelics he's done and all the crazy stories that he's had in his life. Told me like 2 stories of him like almost dying, and I was like, yeah, John, you're crazy. I love you, bro. Making me feel less crazy from comparison by comparison, but his headphones and like his like I think he's like probably like really hard of going to be very hard of hearing when he gets older and is already going like kind of deaf because he's super into the festival scene and throwing raves, and like he even had like is very knowledgeable about a bunch of stuff because he's had more life experience than me. But the headphones and like he got a jack to transform the digital signal to an audio signal or a analog signal, and it was just like mind-boggling how like different the sound was. Like I was listening to things that I had listened to previously, like either through my phone speaker or with these headphones, and I was just like, wow, no, this sounds like I could hear like because it was streaming on Spotify, and I could hear like cracks or like breaks in the like audio that I could not hear before. And then there were like songs that I heard things that I had never heard before, and I was like, what? This is crazy. There's levels to this shit, dude. It was life changing, truly a life changing experience to go from not hearing things to like hearing them. That's the one of the only things I can think of is literally like a deaf person like getting the ability to hear, or a blind person getting the ability to see. Like just night and day, different world, different world, different world. So thank you for giving me more random things to talk about or prompting. Appreciate you, dude. But reeling it back in or dialing it back into the podcast topics of success and goals in my life things that I have. I try to go in the order that I already had talked about it, but it was on mute, which is dead. Oh, dude, that'd be dope. That's like some synesthesia kind of thing where you see colors or sounds, or yeah, see sounds or taste colors, or however the wires in your brain get mixed up. But I hope so. That'd be something to be able to taste sounds. I'm about to write that in my book. That's a good one, dude. I love that. Um, yes. So try to remember the order. So it was the book, and then the album, and then the ayahuasca shamaning, and I guess I didn't talk about this one yet, but I'll put it in here now, is the business success, whether it be this business or Ebb and Flow Breath Co., which is kind of like going to be my umbrella thing for all of my businesses, achieving monetary like success, or like a level of like sustainable, like I'm doing things and making a livable income from my own business. That would just be looking cush, dude. Super cush. Would be phenomenal business. And then the long term is to just like raise a family and like have a long term partner that like doesn't divorce me, and community of people that like are amazing and don't also have to be super wealthy, but that I through my wealth I'm able to like help them grow and change and impact the world in a meaningful way. Um, which yeah, those things. And then I said this, but I don't know if got it on the audio or not anymore. The black belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. So if I ever feel like it, and wherever I go in the world, just like show up and be like kind of all right at it, and train with people that are younger than me and gonna crush me because I'm not a large human being. I'm slightly below average in height, 5'7", not 5'10", which at least for the American dude is like average. And I'm okay with what I would deem as low tier or like just not the kind of woman that I want to be or associate with, who like would be mad or frustrated that I'm shorter than them or that I'm not 6 foot, because I'm like totally, I get it from a woman's perspective, having a 6 foot dude that's gonna like have your back, and if there's ever a physical altercation or like taller guys make more money statistically speaking, like he's gonna be able to provide for you and take care of you long term. Like good on you, women, to have that standard and like know what you want, even though there's like not that many of them and it's competitive. And don't let what I'm saying ruin your experience of that. But me, I don't want a lady that's gonna like be mean to me for being short. It is what it is, right? Like it is what it is. That's a goal. Find a woman that's not gonna be mean to me for being shorter than her, but is still okay with like, because I this is a goal for my family. A little like caveat, yeah. That want the mother of my children to be taller than me so that they got a shot at being taller than me. So that they don't gotta deal with the struggle of being not tall. Like I'm okay with it because it's like I'm not gonna get the crazy bone extension surgery. Like even if I got $1 billion, like I'm not doing that. I love myself enough to like not do that. Um, but if I can find a woman, like, I'm gonna say this, it's kind of random and arbitrary, but I think hopefully she'll be like Japanese and Brazilian, because I feel like that would be an extremely attractive human being, who's taller than me. Like putting it out there, universe, you hear me? Like that would be super dope, and they would be super smart and hopefully taller than me, athletic, and all the things. My number is like 2 or 3. 3 is like a lot though for a woman to have to gestate and grow 3 human beings inside of her. But obviously, that's more of a discussion to have with the. I can't take myself seriously, bro. I'm just really saying this shit to the Japanese Brazilian woman, bro. If that like, I would just be so blown away if this shit actually happens. Like, it would just be so dope. Like talking about it or like writing it down or like just talking about it and then have it actually happen like years later. It's just such a fulfilling experience, man. Like I remember this is a true story. I asked this at that time they hadn't come out as trans, but I asked this girl out my freshman year of high school. She said no, and then she comes out as trans, and like I'm a freak of nature. It's factual statement. And I am also a switch hitter, meaning sexually, boys or girls, whatever you think you are, identify as. As long as you're like attractive to me, cute, uh, I'm pretty much down. Um, don't like fat chicks or fat dudes. Not sorry about that one. That's my preference. I like my people to be a shape, and pear shaped is not the shape that I like. Um, but where was I going with that? Oh yeah, the fucking that dude. I want to say, was I 14? So then like 22, maybe 21, 22 years old, like 6, 8 years later, I ended up getting to have sex with that person and like dating them for a small amount of time, a couple months, I think. And that was just so gratifying to come full circle for a thing happening years later, almost a decade later. Like that was just so like so great. And then there's the whole other story of the in between that is the reason or the story behind this a title track to the album Cherry Valley, but I'm not going to tell that story right now. That's for a later date. Um, wow, I've just been rambling, and that's cool. It's fine. It's what I do. But I gotta talk about the goals. The book, Silly Cybin. Been working on that shit for like 2 years. I'm gonna get that published and hopefully have like a couple of those and try to like weave in my understanding of true reality or just like have a whole like Celestine Prophecy or The Alchemist like vibe to it where he's like going on this whole crazy like spiritual quest and meeting crazy people and doing cool shit and making history the way that I want to like make history, and leaving a lasting legacy on the world that he's like thrown into. It's a fantasy, so there's like this whole like thing with it, but the book, the album, Cherry Valley, that one has also been like 2 years ish in the making. I just need to either go to Nashville, but I don't think that one's really gonna work out. God, the guy is kind of like busy dealing with his life and doesn't have time for me right now. And I want to get it done before August, so I'm gonna have to probably either work with this dude that I met or um, pay this other guy to like record it. It's like $650 for like 10 hours, which is, I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price. Got no idea. I'm still like totally greenhorn. Don't know better. But just enjoying that whole process of like creating music. I wrote this 2 songs actually, more like a poem and a song, rap potentially. When I went to Santa Cruz this past weekend to talk to my ex girlfriend and like not patch things up or try to get back together with her because I don't want that. Um, but to like check in on her because the dated her for like 4 months and then 4 months of time has passed plus since speaking with her and or seeing her once she broke up with me and just like actually for once in my life remaining friends with an ex or like someone that I was intimate with. So like small golf clap for myself for being an adult, growing up, maturing, and not repeating the patterns of behavior of avoidance and self-loathing. So kudos to me. Good job. So album, book, the ayahuasca shaman. That one's like probably when I'm like 30 or something, and hopefully post having streams of income that aren't working. So the business, I don't know how the business, because the business is me like doing workshops and don't know how that's gonna happen if I'm in the jungle, but mostly the albums and the book hopefully is gonna be making me enough money so I don't have to like worry about money at that point, and I can go to Brazil, Peru, or Colombia and like find a teacher that's willing to like teach me how to become an ayahuasca shaman. And then I am in the process of creating this thing called Sinister Shamanism, which is realistically just like life coaching mixed with shamanism because I think, and this is essentially true, that like wealth, to have wealth, the bedrock, the cornerstone to be able to build any like lasting wealth is to be healthy. Health is wealth. I might put that on a shirt. But yeah, that to become a proficient ayahuasca shaman, like I gotta go to where they are and find one that's willing to teach me and dedicate the time and energy that it's going to take to do that. And I am ready, willing, and able, but maybe not ready. Yeah, now that I say that, maybe not ready, but willing and able. And once the money's in place, I'll be ready. And the breathwork business, yeah, I'm doing that right now. I guess that's the part of the sinister shamanism and the ebb and flow breath co thing of right now building that up to a point where it's like sustaining me. And I love to see in a year and a half enough growth and consistent like workshops and clients that I'm doing like plant medicine ceremonies and breathwork privates and coaching, signature shamaning, coaching. Yeah, it's too many words. I'm trying to still like figure it out what to call it, but yeah, just really like not having to work a job, working for myself, and working on my projects and meeting new people, doing this podcast. That's really what I want for my life, and I'm doing it. I'm old enough. I'm competent enough. I'm smart enough. I am enough. All the enoughs to make that happen. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm doing it. Living the dream. Viviando el sueño. If I could say it in Spanish, which I just did. So then, yeah, post. Hopefully, yeah, right, dude. Fuck yeah. I'm surprised you're just like sitting here listening to me fucking say all these crazy things, but I just love your support, dude. I'm so glad that like I just clicked the start button and you were like, oh, maybe got a notification. Maybe we're just watching Twitch and we're just like, I'll fucking see what that knucklehead's saying or doing. Appreciate you, man. I don't know if I'm gonna do a Discord this time. Like, I don't. Maybe I guess that might be worth it. I guess yeah, I might. Just gotta call it something else. Maybe I'll just call it Ebb and Flow Breath Co. People can get on it if they want. I don't know. Figure it out. But yeah, I'll do the self promotion now. Every platform except for Snapchat. If you want to connect with me in a meaningful way or at all, Ebb and Flow, EBENFLOW, Zone, ZONE. Sometimes there's a period in between Ebb and Flow and Zone. Sometimes there's not. All the ones that wouldn't let me put the dot, I just went with Ebb and Flow Zone, all one word. Instagram has definitely got a dot. And then I think I might be able to change that on Facebook. But yeah, there's a self-promotion thing if you want to do any of that crap. There it is. Maybe the Discord. Make a Discord, I guess. I don't know what I would even put there except for like memes. I would love that, to just post memes that I find and interesting articles and things of that nature. Just a place that people can share cool ideas and be awesome and all that great stuff. Support each other. That's totally like it. Maybe like coaching calls and things of that nature. I would think eventually at some point that would be a thing, that like finding random dudes on the internet that want to like talk to me and try to distill the wisdom to be able to pass on to them, give them exercise routines, because I know like dudes want that. I've wanted that in the past. I've paid dudes to teach me philosophy and work exercise routines on the internet because I was too lazy to do the thing for myself, which is why I love money so much, because you can just pay other people to do stuff you don't want to do with it and save yourself the time and energy. I really believe that I've shifted either my paradigm or my mindset from an employee to a business owner purely from like that shift in perspective of like, I could just pay somebody else to do this. Why am I wasting my fucking time and energy suffering through doing stuff that I hate when I just got enough money to pay somebody else to do it? Like, I'm gonna just do that. Duh. I just feel like judgmental when I say that, because I know most human beings are like employees and cogs in other people's dream machines, but like, that's their choice, right? Like, they could take the risk and try to suffer through the unknown and adversity of becoming an entrepreneur, but they don't. And like, they want to be told what to do. They want to not have to think and not have to like come up with the solutions for themselves and be creative. And that ain't for me, but for the people that it's for, like I'll hopefully find you and connected with you and just be in the right place at the right time and be like, oh, you need a job? I got a job for you. Like, come on, man. Let's see if you're as cool as you think that you are, or say that you are, or as qualified, or as intelligent, got the soft skills, because that's a super important thing. Like you could, if I had to pick between an engineer that was like the most qualified, the smartest, the best dude in his field, but he was a total like scumbag, asshole, drug addict, like whatever thing, like problem, every problem that you could conceivably have, but he's still like the most gifted like dude. And I had to pick like between him and another human being that was like not as qualified or not as skilled, but like a really steady, solid, awesome, have like caring, like outgoing, like a pleasure to be around and interact with. I'm gonna pick that guy or a girl. Like I ain't gotta be about gender, but I said engineer, and most engineers are dudes because it's just a thing we like to build. Women like people, men like objects, tools, building generally. Obviously, hashtag not all, because we're in the 21st century and equality of outcome, not opportunity, but whatever. So there's that train of thought. I'm just stepped off the platform. I'm going to get on this other train of thought right now. I guess like stand-up comedy would be dope to be able to like have a half hour, an hour amount of like content recorded before I venture off into the jungle. That's like super dope. I think I said the black belt of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That'd be super dope. Not super crucial. I want to manifest. I gotta go to the place that's like in the town near where I live. I'm not gonna dox myself, but you could probably put it together actually, like where exactly I live based on the things that I post on the internet. So I don't know why the fuck, but I'm worried about it. But I want to go to the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school near where I live and try to do like a monthly breath workshop there, and like have that be the way that I pay them for my like gym membership, because not to say that I don't have the money, because I probably could squeeze it by out of me, but I'd rather just keep investing in my businesses and make yeah, I'd rather just do it that way. If it's at all possible, universe, please allow that to be, and so it is. My family, right? Because I had already talked about it. I don't know. Now I'm just like totally, I don't know anymore. My family, I would like to post ayahuasca shaman, start a family. Because I don't think it would be fair to start one beforehand. Like that would just be kind of jacked up to be like, all right, yeah, honey, I know I just got you pregnant, but I'm gonna go peace out and live in the jungle for like 5 to 10 years and not see you like ever. Sorry, like I love you, bye. Like that would be so fucking janky. I'd be pissed if somebody did that to me. So definitely don't want to do that to anyone. So that, and I had this in my mind. I think I already said this. Definitely, probably already did, but I'm gonna just repeat myself. Would like my wife to be taller than me, preferably. I know that's probably gonna be a tough thing, but I just assume, dangerous word, that like I can just make so much money that like it'll be a very nice equalizer and it won't flippin' matter how short I am. Like just make so much money that like she'll be like, it's whatever, like fine. Like you're still strong enough to sweep me off my feet, and you're great in the sack, like all right. And then learning how to have good boundaries and be vulnerable but not overshare, because I feel like, and this is just personal, my experience, totally could be not true, but for you, but might be just true for me, that like being too vulnerable or like sharing things that make people see you as like weak or helpless or like either I guess just like not masculine, or because like sometimes it's all right, sometimes it's okay to cry. Like not saying not don't cry ever, the whole like machismo thing, um, because that like shows people that you're human and you're not a robot or like a psychopath. But that going too far or being too much, or I just feel like there's a way to say this and I'm like not describing it well enough because there's like nuance to it. There's just I've just like I've experienced it and I've seen it that like when too you're too squishy and you're not like being like accountable or like responsible for the emotions that you're like expressing to your partner, it turns them off and like makes them not like it just paints you in such a bad light that you just can't recover from it and it like ruins the relationship. Like I think I feel I've experienced that at least once. Um and then also like hooking up or trying to like start dating somebody who's open to being poly when you're trying to go seduce a different girl who's not into that, telling them about the other person is not a good strategy to get laid or like build a relationship with someone who you were just trying to like spend years or way too much time trying to like build a relationship with. Like that's not conducive to building a relationship. Can confirm that one a bajillion%. Like I was just I was just dumb, man. Dumb boy. But it's alright. Learning experience, I guess. So yeah, family with the hopefully super hot, taller than me, um, Brazilian, Japanese Brazilian chick, whichever one, and one or two, three kids at the most that are biologically mine, and then just like adopting like two or three to have that equal like five kids total maybe. Um, and then after that, just building like schools or fixing Flint, Michigan's water system, like just things that'll like make people's lives objectively better because I have the money to do so. And continue to just be creative and travel. Want to travel and see as many countries as I can. Bro, I might even go to North Korea just because I can. Like, if I get the opportunity, I don't know. I don't want to spend money and like support them, but like just to say that I went and be like, yeah, dude, I went to North Korea. Like, I was there. It was crazy. They didn't let me see the concentration camps, but it was crazy. I guess I would go to China just to like see it. I was supposed to go to China in high school, but I didn't do that. I like dropped the ball and pissed my mom off. But that's in the past and is unchangeable. So I'm not gonna worry about it the way that I used to be ashamed of it. It's just a thing that happened in my life, and I forgive myself for not being perfect, quote unquote perfect. Um, but I think that's like most of my life goals right now at this juncture, and now it's just like progressing and experiencing life and coming back in a week and seeing where I'm at with it, and continuing to stream. And I've started posting on TikTok every day, like one little TikTok video, just trying to be like motivational or inspiring or cute or funny or any of the things that like that I am. Trying to probably some days totally just go off the cuff and improv it off the top of my head, but other times like things that I've seen that inspire me. The quote that I definitely said in the first half hour when I was on mute, that like uh, good artists steal, great artists don't get caught. Um, yeah, that was just like originality is like returning to the origin. That was on a bottle cap that I drank a drink from that kind of stuck in my brain I thought it was like super poignant at the time. And yeah, man, yeah. I think I'm pretty much done rambling here. Um, I don't. I don't know. I guess I could play a song if I wanted to. Um, I don't have to. Chorus on if you're still here. What do you feel? How do you feel? Like I should end this? Want a song? Want to not want a song? If you don't say anything, I'm probably not gonna play a song. Probably just start doing laundry. It's like almost 10 o'clock probably. It's 10 o'clock. Shit, I gotta work tomorrow. I do need to do laundry so badly though. Play this. Oh man, dude. Bro, I love you, man. You got great ideas. Just say shit that I'm like, it didn't even cross my mind to do that. But like, now that you say that, it's fucking say less, babe. Say less. I'm not gonna do it. Let me get this guitar. I was wearing those headphones. They weren't even plugged in. They weren't plugged into nothing. I plugged them into my computer, and maybe that's what muted everything. I don't know, but whatever. Do my best. Do my best here. I'm probably gonna have to pull up the lyrics, I guess. Probably gonna need the lyrics, but I got the kickstand. Got the kickstand. Oh, dude, this is like so great, man. It's like I'm giving you your own little private concert. I just feel like I feel so blessed to truly have you in my life. Maybe one day we'll meet IRL. I don't know, man. I'm like just gonna fucking. I'm not gonna do anything, bro. It's a Mitchell, whatever that means. People have asked me and I wasn't able to tell them, but hopefully now it'll stick in my brain. It's a Mitchell. I bought an electric guitar for a couple $100, and then I traded that into Guitar Center because like at that point I guess like I didn't feel like I was good enough to like have an electric guitar or anything, but I also was just like the sound wasn't really like the sound I was going for. I'm like I make sprink frap is what I'm describing my music as. Spiritual punk, folk, rap, pop. That's me. That's my sound, my signature thing. Right now, I guess at least. And what was I going with that? I don't know. You're just talking about the guitar. Yeah, that's what it was. That's bought the electric guitar. Wasn't the sound I wanted, so I was like, all right, I'll like get a different acoustic guitar. I ended up selling the original one that I got out of the garbage for free, which was fucking sick that I got that shit for free. Out of the garbage of all places. Like, literally, it was just sitting on top of a garbage can when I was working as a garbage man. It was dope. I should write that in Guitar Guy. God damn it, bro. Sorry, I'm just, like, so sidetracked, but then, like, this is how creativity works. It just strikes. Like, I had some bit for a stand-up comedy joke that I didn't write down, and then it's just gone. And then this other time, I was at a fucking, I was at a San Pedro ceremony, and, like, making out with this chick, and, like, basically fucking her through her clothes, but not really fucking her. And, like, I wrote a song about her, kind of, but not really. Just used her name in the song. But I had said this thing that was, like, a beautiful fucking poetic lyric, and I didn't write it down. Because I was like, oh, I'll remember. And then, fuck, gone. Fucking, you gotta write your shit down, bro. Where is this song? Guitar Guy. Guitar Guy. Hey, Guitar Guy. Found you in a garbage can back when I was a garbage man. I guess I'll just repeat myself. Whatever. Sometimes it's like you gotta do it. You just gotta repeat yourself in the song to like have a not alliteration, but repetition. Like sometimes you just gotta have repetition in your songs to like stick it in the brain harder. All right, so how does this motherfucker go? What do I start with? Where does it start? Oh, yeah, okay, it starts with this. So this is called Seabright. It's a little bit of a pun, I guess, because it's like, I'll explain it afterwards, whatever. just like a dog, living just like a dog, living just like a dog, carefree and so enthralled, carefree and so enthralled. Relaxing just like a cat, relaxing just like a cat. Blissful the ease is that, blissful the ease is that. Ooh. Chillin' blows my boat, chillin' blows my boat. No effort in my flow, no effort in my flow. Oh my god, alright, so this part, this is not it, but, I mean, this is it, but how does it, okay. Oh no, it's fuck, damn it. So straight on through to the other side, keep it on cruising, there is not for mine. Top mountains, there's a haze. Top mountains, there's a haze. I love the good old days. I love the good old days. When will I reach? Oh God, when will I reach my prime? When will I reach my prime? In a wow sublime, in a wow sublime. Can't rush what's meant to be, can't rush what's meant to be, except when you need to pee, except when you need to pee. So straight on through to the other side, keep it on cruising, there's not for mine. Failing of your desire, failing of your desire, ghoulish games transpire, ghoulish games transpire. Follow the mysticates, follow the mysticates, Falcor and souls fade, Falcor and souls fade. No fear of mortal coils, no fear of mortal coils, impossible to be spoiled, impossible to be spoiled. So straight on through to the other side, keep it on cruising, this life for mine. I gotta scroll. I'm just like, I can't breathe and play at the same time. Oh no, it's this one? No, yeah. Dive the sky on acid, dive the sky on acid, fell loads besides blessed, fell loads besides blessed. The courage to be insane, the courage to be insane, course through every vein, course through every vein. Move with the scent of grace, move with the scent of grace, shining eyes paint my face, shining eyes paint my face. So, oh nope, not that one. So straight on through to the other side, keep it on cruising, this life for mine. Alright, now I'm actually done. That's the song. I fucking killed it, but not in a great way. That's alright. I'm not perfect. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not going on the Cherry Valley album, but there it is. See bright, and all I see is the light. The light of the Lord. Something silly like that. Hopefully it made you laugh. But I think I'm gonna end it right there. Check me out on all the social medias. Gonna beat that into my brain to say that shit all the time. Ebb and flow zone, ebb and flow zone, ebb and flow zone. I still gotta, I guess, create the next whatever the heck that thing's called, Discord server. Create the Discord server. Probably, I guess, by the next episode will be done. There you go. I'll give myself like a fucking like next time we'll check in and see if I fucking did the thing that I said I was gonna do, and then you can hold me accountable, Koro-san. You can be like, hey, dude, did you do the thing? And I can be like, yeah, I did the thing, or no, I didn't do the thing. Sorry. And we'll just go from there, bro. I'm kind of hoping, I guess this random little other blurb that I'll end on is that I guess through like the Discord or like just the Twitch chat, like if you want to set a goal and hold yourself accountable, like fucking do that. Think of a thing and be like, bro, dude, probably like I have like a tenor, alto tenor or tenor alto, I think is what one person told me. But then I joined a barbershop quartet or barbershop choir is how I think I have to say it because it's not a quartet. There's not four people. There's like a whole bunch of dudes. And that guy, the guy leading that, who I tried to do vocal lessons with, who just like fucking is ignoring me or ghosted me, bro. It's super fucking weird how like he was like, yeah, bro, like come and like we'll do a lesson before the thing, and then he was just like hasn't responded to any of the emails I sent. It's like 3, but that dude put me in the baritones, which I was like, fuck you, I'm not a baritone. I like singing the fucking high notes, mate. And then at the end of practice, he was like, yeah, you could try to be in the tenors. Like, that's cool. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, I love singing the high notes. But yeah, I think totally I would love to sing with a uke, especially if I could do, I almost said Don't Stop Believing, but no, not that one. The, Over the Rainbow by Israel Konamono. I can't say the word, so I'm just going to butcher the name until someone's like, hey, that's not how you say that. Please teach me. I'll be humble and admit that I'm like totally, absolutely 1,000% wrong, but like, I don't know any better, so please teach me. If you know how to say it, send me a voice message and be like, this is how you pronounce that name. You silly white guy. Like, don't gonna be racist, but like, I'm be racist towards myself right now as a joke. Alright, so smile more, complain less, never, ever, ever give up, but discern when it's time to move the fuck on and do your best. Corson, until next Thursday, if you're available, I gotta figure out when exactly, maybe like 6:30 to 8:30 or 6:30 to 9:30 will be the thing. I will see you next time. Love you, man. Hasta la pasta. Oh shit, my fucking mouse just didn't work, but whatever.